All right, we're back, and it's time to fire up the cars for the first time this year. Gonna go ahead and start off with an oil change. Not a big deal, but there's a few things I like to do before getting the car fired up. We want to preserve these beautiful 2.2 and 2.5 engines, so either disconnect the Hall effect sensor or the injectors at the rail here. I have an aftermarket connector on this and like to disconnect the injectors because it's easiest to do. Make sure you check the oil and the coolant level before firing things up. Once you disconnect the injectors, you can go ahead and turn the engine over a few times to not necessarily prime the pump, but just get oil on everything, because once you get some oil in the system, see that oil pressure come up, you can plug the connector back in, and at that point, it's time to fire it up. This car hasn't run for 6 months, and it's back in action. We changed the oil and took it for a nice test drive, running nice and smooth on the way around town. Stay safe out there, guys. Time to fire these cars up. Do it right. Go ahead and check your fluids and prime the pump a little bit before you get going.